Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to our meeting today. My name is Adam Chris bin Ahmad Rusdi, and I'll be your host for today's session. So, thank you all for joining this meeting on time. So, as we know, we have been receiving a lot of complaints regarding the misuse of the company's electronic device among the staff. So, we, as part of the human resource team, we have been given the task of dealing with this issue. So, for the factors leading to the situation, I want to hear opinions from Mr. Irfan and Mr. Aiman.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adam. First of all, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Mr. Irfan. I think the most important factor that lead to misuse of company property, such as electronic device, is when the staff also use the gaming platform as their entertainment, because the game is easy to access. Since the company deals with esport and other game platform that make platform. The second point is, I think, the minor factor lah. When the top management not have a good supervision and control to their staff, this will lead to the staff misuse the company property for personal use, such as they are scrolling social media during the working hours. That's all my point. Thank you.
So, next, I want to hear from Mr. Aiman.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you for the explanation from Mr. Irfan, and thank you from the Mr. Adam. Before I start my opinion, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Aiman Hafiz, and in my opinion, the factor that leading this situation is first is of a lack of clear policy and enforcement. The one big reason is the company doesn't have a clear rules or reminder about how the device should be used. When there are no proper guidelines, employee might not even realize that using computer, laptops, or phone for personal things, like checking social media or watching any videos like YouTube videos. Some people might think it's okay as long as they still run their work done. But when the management does not monitor or take any actions, staff will continue doing it because they don't feel there any consequence. So that I believe that the company clearly explains what's allowed and what's not. And also, check regularly, this problem could be reduces. For my second opinion for the factor that might this situation is easy access to the technology. For the point of my opinion is easy access to technology is another factor that technology is too easy to access nowadays. The company give employees device with faster internet to help them work better, but it also can be a big temptation. For example, when someone is working online, it's very easy to open another tab to scroll like play video games or any reply to personal message when they works. Because everything is so accessible and no one's really watching you when you work. Some staff might take advantage of that. So sometimes they're not even aware they're misusing it. It just become a habit. That's why easy access to technology without proper control can easily lead to the misuse. I think this is from me. Thank you.
So, thank you for your guys' opinion on the factors leading to the situation. So, next, I want to know what is the consequences to the staff and company from Mr. Danish and Mr. Zulhilmi.
Thank you, Mr. Adam. I want to share my opinion. First of all, for the first point is bad reputation of company. So it will be loss of interest from customer with the bad reputation of company, and so it will be affect the resources of income or financial of company to be decreased, and then it will make the company downgrade. So the next point is job opportunity for staff. Uh, from the bad reputation of the performance by individual, the staff will be have a bad reputation of doing his job in the past. Another company will be afraid to hire the bad attitude staff like that. So the staff will be jobless with his bad habits and performance. That's all from my points.
I'm agree with that, Mr. Danish. So, what do you think, Mr. Zulimi?
Right, thank you, Mr. Adam. Okay, first of all, I will introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Zulmi. So we'll continue to add some points from regarding what Mr. Danish just talked just now. Okay, the consequences that will be happen to staff or company. In my opinion, the the the, the main consequence that I think that we should to state is the company will have the possibility to suffer the financial loss because when we are using office asset for personal purpose for because it can lead to the wastage of organizational resources. For example, situation. Okay, I as a staff, I use the company cars to take my son from back to school. So the the fuel it just can lead to the such a waste resources that can lead to uh, uh, the uh, the 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 loss for the company financial. So it's it can lead also to the increase in maintenance, utility, and the replacement cost. So it can disrupt the organization operational budget and reduces overall efficiency and productivity. Besides, I think also it can be decrease the staff morale and trust among employees. If we don't use the company asset properly, it can create the sense or and what we can call it a vibes of the unfairness and demotivation among staff. So it can resulting to the difficult to build a culture of integrity in the workplace, and it can be other staff also can maybe encouraged to repeat the same behavior if no strict action or penalty is can be taken. So that's all from me, I think. Thank you.
Very well, Mr. Zulimi. Thank you for the opinions that you guys stated. I'm very clear with that. So finally, for Mr. Fauzi and Ms. Faizatul, what do you guys think about the solutions for this situation that we had?
Thank you, Adam Chris. Let me begin. Let me begin by sharing some possible solution. Like Aiman said earlier, our employees was lack of company policy and enforcement. Well, I think the first and most important step is to establish a clear company policy regarding the use of electronic devices. Right now, some employees might not even know what is allowed and what is not. So having a proper guideline is very important. Okay, The policy should clearly explain what counts as misuse. For example, playing games, watching movies, or scrolling through social media during working hour. Okay, and what is acceptable? Like using the device for work-related communication, or maybe doing some research. It should also state when personal use is allowed, maybe only during lunch break or short short rest period. That way, everyone understand the boundaries and would not accidentally break the rules. Other than that, I also think the company should implement a, per, a proper monitoring system to control how employees use company electronic devices. At the moment, one of the main re- one of the main reason misuse happen is because there is no proper supervision. When people know that no one is checking what they are doing, they tend to spend time on non-work activities like gaming or scrolling through social media. So, by having a simple monitoring system, employees will be more aware and careful with their action. The system does not have to very strict or controlling. It could be something simple and transparent, like software that track internet usage or record time spent on specific websites during working hour. For example, if someone spends too much time on non-work pages, the system can alert the management or remind the employee politely. The purpose of this monitoring system is not to spy or punish, but to help everyone stay focused and disciplined. It also creates a sense of accountability. Employees will think twice before misusing company property then because they know their action can be seen. At the same time, the system can help the management to identify areas for improvement. For instance, if they notice many employees visiting entertainment websites, it might mean that staff are feeling bored or stressed. So instead of only punishing them, the company can take it as feedback to improve the work improvement. In the long run, uh, a good monitoring a good monitoring system can increase productivity, reduce misuse, and build a more responsible work culture. That's all from me.
That's a very well statement from you, Ms. Mazatul. Now I want to hear from Mr. Fauzi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adam. So for me, the most important steps is the company should make a training and awareness session. The training and awareness session are really important because they help employees understand why the misuse of company devices is a serious problem. Sometimes workers don't realize that something as simple as downloading a game or using a social media on office devices can actually harm the company network. During this session, we can teach staff about topics like data privacy, cybersecurity, and responsible digital behavior. For example, they can explain how one careless click on a suspicious link can lead to viruses or even data leaks. This is not only puts the company confidential information at risk, but can also damage its reputation. So training can also include discussion on time without misusing devices. The goal is to build awareness and help employees to take responsibility for their own action when using company technology. So the second one is work device only system. This system is basically limits what employees can do with the company devices. So by using this software that block access to entertainment websites such as gaming platform, social media, and others, the company can reduce distraction during working hours. For example, platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and other gaming sites will be automatically restricted on company office computers. The system doesn't mean that the company didn't trust the staff, but it's more about creating a focused working environment. So when this non-work site block, employees are less tempted to misuse their devices, which help improve productivity. Plus, it also increase network security since fewer risk website are accessed through the company system. So for me, overall, both of these measure, which is training and the work device only, works together. The one builds awareness and understanding, and the other one provides structure and control to make sure devices are used responsibly. So that's all for me.
Brilliant opinions from Mr. Fauzi. So before I summarize our meeting, do you guys want to add some opinions more?
Just a short, Mr. Adam.
Sure, Mr. Zul.
Uh, I think all we as staff should play the important roles to being a good staff for our organization or company, because uh, all the negative bad attitude we should take out from our company environment. That's just the short, just from yeah. Thank you.
Okay, very clear, Mr. Zul. So thank you everyone for your participation. So to summarize today meeting, we have discussed on factors leading to the situation, consequences, and the solutions. So I've heard about staff use the online gaming platform as their entertainment, poor supervision, lack of clear policies, and easy access to technology. And the consequences is bad reputation for company, reduce of job opportunity for staff, loss of assets and money, legal criminal breach of trust. So on the solutions, I've heard about establish company policy and implement monitoring system. Next, the organize regular training and awareness sessions. And finally, the introduce a work device only system. So that concludes our meeting for today. Thank you all once for your time and contribution. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.